Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. So it's down to business here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neymar. Oh, no joy this time.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Shevchenko! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Rafinha. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Wesley Sneijder. He may be small in size, but he's big on influence, and if he has lively movement...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Cleared without complication. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's shifting through the gears here. Sneijder. Sneijder hurtling down that right flank. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Someone who's featured heavily of late, in a good sense of course. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 4, Daniel Van Buiten. Coming on the field is number 2.
That's definitely not his best.
William Saliba.
Played out towards the right wing. Passes short and sharp. Played back. Fiddles it through. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Busquets. And that is expertly dealt with. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. Rafinha has it in a wide position. Sneijder. Oh, well played, well played. Valverde. He's picked his way through. Valverde, and he's managed to get free. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break.
Substitution
0-0.
for Brazil. Number 13, Hendrick.
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 99.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That's really well manoeuvred. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's a chance. Just too much, fractions.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Adams. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Van Basten. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Has a goal! They would have been quick to recover this. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Brazil looking to pass their way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rodri. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's played into space. He is just caressing the ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the pass is intercepted.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And they're quick to get it back. Passing nice and neat. So nearly the perfect ball. Buffon gets it clear. The final 5 minutes. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kamavinga. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And that's it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Parked outside the stadium gate.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Neymar. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Back into the middle. Has a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the pass is intercepted. Belletti. Threads one in. He can run onto that. Camavinga. Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Mbappe did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, what a mistake! He's found the way through. Neymar! Pull it. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, it's Valverde. Plenty to aim at here. Decent hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Inter just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Gets his pass away. Well, played right into his path. Rodri. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Ronaldinho, a man we've all come to watch.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Camavinga. He rises! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Information bulletin from the regional police department.
The midway point of the game.
Inter really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Inter are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change.
Up he goes! Goal!
Oh, He's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Number 4.
So we have our breakthrough.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Picked out Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
The attendance for this match
So,
was
Jim, what are you thinking?
Inter are
71,898.
very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And it's Belletti. Camavinga, one of these standout performers at this moment in time. Mbappe! Ecuador trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to
Shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. He's having a hit! Corner number 3 coming up. Valverde tries to clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And the shot! Well, there's the clearance. Ronaldinho. Played back in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Busquets. And he cuts out the supply. That's good running with the ball. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, that's fabulous. Beckenbauer with the clearance.
Inter have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Been indicated.
Deep into stoppage time. Oh, good ball, shots on here. No, he's not getting past him there. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it is the
and
week's
welcome to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Good effort from distance. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Can he spark a counter here? Busquets gets across to intercept that. That's a throw. He's not got that quite right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well seen, saw that coming. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the shot! Wonderful save by Vitor Baia. Has a look and plays it forward, over to the left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Ronaldo is fouled. Adams is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Vinicius Junior, well seen, saw that coming. Valverde. Mbappe. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Upamecano. That's really well manoeuvred. Not the most accurate pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mbappe. Kimmich. Platini. And that interception. And the first half is done. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today,
Still waiting for this
please
to
watch the
take
screen
off.
for train
It's goalless at
departure times from
half-time.
all local major stations.
So off we go once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kimmich. Mbappe! Oh, that was vital. Vinicius Junior. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Tchouameni, Platini. Roberto Carlos.
The attendance for this match was 71,600.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Adams cuts it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Neymar. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Upamecano. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played back in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Camavinga. Hernandez. And here's Rafinha. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
He rises! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number
Vinicius
20,
Junior.
Vinicius
Colomboani,
Junior.
someone who
Number
can
3,
always claim to be
Van Dijk.
the most
Number
immaculate
4,
finisher. And he
Daniel
welcomes it in.
Upamecano.
Plenty to aim at
Number
here.
19.
Ljungberg! It's there! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, great ball!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that has put paid to that. And that's it. Inter Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Ljungberg voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Looks for the finish! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Guardiola put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Out to the right. Now it's Rafinha. He is through here. Now it's Valverde. That's been big chance. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Valverde.
Oh, really well played.
Valverde driving forwards. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And they can counter here. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time.
An audacious attempt! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating.
He'll try from distance. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Inter Milan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Well timed, excellent interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's got the shot away! Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Busquets. That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's really well manoeuvred. Nice ball, and he might... Real chance! No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more...
Can he finish? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Inter Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Camavinga finds himself offside. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Araujo cuts it out. And here's Shevchenko. Camavinga over to the left. And he's intervened well there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Inter Milan needed that. He's having a go. Couldn't squeeze it through. Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And we have our very first corner. That'll be a throw-in. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Barcelona have their second corner now. that should get the job done. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And now a sudden chance to counter.
For this match was 70,987.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And he was quick to react. Moved on forwards. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The ball has bounced loose now. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And he welcomes it in. And it's played forward. That is a great pick out. He's found a way through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Decent hit! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Rafinha really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill.
And Shevchenko! It's in! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And he has been fouled there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Camavinga. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries a shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Cafu. Bellingham. Mohamed Salah looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the end. Inter Milan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Rafinha voted man of the match. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the
Hello,
minds of
everybody,
the
and welcome
footballing
to
folk in
today's
this part of the
match.
world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Cantona. Figo. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Rudiger picks it up from the goal kick. Figo. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, super find. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And we have the first chance from a dead ball. Figo! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, no joy this time. Figo. Fernando Torres. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And here's Figo. And the pass is intercepted. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
Cantona really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Camavinga. Camavinga showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Cantona. Valverde. Played out to the right. De Bruyne. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Half-time getting close now. Camavinga. Kolomuani, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Valverde. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's De Bruyne. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains
Anyone
goals.
appearing intoxicated or behaving
Reflections
in
on the
an
first
inappropriate
half?
manner will be removed.
Well, they
Thank you
look
very
lost
much
for
your
ideas
cooperation.
and lacking in talent, which all contributes to
Substitution on the
a
field.
chronic case of impotence.
Number 18.
Interesting
Fernando
half,
Torres.
just missing goals. So
Number
don't be surprised if the
21,
second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break.
Coming on the field,
0-0.
Number 11.
And they're
Messi.
already back
Number
up and running
29,
after half-time.
Kai Havertz.
Inter really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Now it's Havertz. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Costa Curta. Rice.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Rodri. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's run loose here. And here's Vinicius Junior. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
A slightly better ball would have led... Oh, he's been caught on it here! No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Just the keeper to beat! Well read, and the danger is averted.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's in here!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's really well manoeuvred. Havertz! And he's on his way! And he was alert to it.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, good ball. That's that, the end. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome
Hello,
to everybody who has
welcome
joined
to
us for this
today's match.
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Eto'o. Eto'o! Now, who's going to be first to this?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment. Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. It's Eto'o! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What do you think now about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ljungberg, Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right, taken back almost at once. And that could set him on his... He's got the shot away! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Ljungberg. And now they can spring out of defence. They get a throw in.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's Shevchenko. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Shevchenko pinches it off him. Valverde. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Van Dijk. Camavinga. And it's Messi. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, but Eto'o! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Valverde.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Decent hit! He scores! Inter are back in business. And how about that for a volley, executed to perfection.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Busquets. No way through. Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Now that's well seen too. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first
Just
half.
a quick announcement.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Inter Milan come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 5, Franz
There's the start of the
Beckenbauer.
second half.
Coming on the field, number 22,
Neymar is in a really
Number
good
8,
position out wide.
Alessandro Bastoni.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely spread. And no, that was never going to make it. Hernandez. Neymar. Chouameni. Belletti. And now the breakaway. Back into the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
The attendance for this
And
match
he
was
was quick to react.
72,306.
Right, Shevchenko.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And that has been cleared.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's been cut out, well played. He's played him through. Oh, super find. Just the goalkeeper's... And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Colomwani is offering a wry smile there.
Inter Milan have their second corner now.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Shevchenko. Number 26, Targets. Coming on the field.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Suarez. Number 23, Beckham.
He won't be happy with that one. He can run onto that. Luis Suarez. He's got away. Colomwani. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Deftly away. Oh, it's come loose. Bellingham.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well read, nice interception. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Now it's Bellingham. And a header! He scored! They have stolen level at the last! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
and that's definitely not his best. That's that, the end. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Kolomuani voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Inter certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And that gets things running. Darwin, Mohamed Salah. Couldn't squeeze it through.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung.
Shot a goal! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that looks a good ball through. He's found some space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Face to face, and the finish! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's got away. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nicked it back promptly. Schneider. Vinicius Junior. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Shifted upfield. Ljungberg. Oh, good ball, and this looks prompt. Chance! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And yes, it's him again. Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Decent hit! Oh, taken with style. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Played back in, now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Inter Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is
3
coming.
minutes added time.
Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Roberto Carlos. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we've reached half-time.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Just a quick announcement, it is now
Inter
time
Milan
for a special
lead by
lottery.
3 in a
Please grab
game
the tickets you
all
were given
about
when you were
goals.
walking through
It's
the
so
gates.
easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Messi.
So
Coming on
off
the
we go
field
once more.
is number 10, Maradona.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's Maradona.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
He gets big! And yes, it's there! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Schneider. Maradona. Schneider. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Now it's Mbappe. Schneider. And here's Nunez. Camavinga. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Maradona. Nicely spread. Oh, that's a nice ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Adams spots it and intercepts. Back into the middle. Chance to shoot now. Can he finish? He scored!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Adams.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Vinicius Junior.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Coming on the field, number 3.
Costa
Alessandro
Curta
Bastoni.
gets over and intercepts.
Number 17, White. Number 22.
Manchester United have
Mbappe.
got it back and they'll have
Number
another
9,
go.
Erling Haaland.
Played back in.
Substitution.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, the shot could be... And a header! It's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
This has become one superb game of football. Great hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, it's fallen kindly here!
Added minute has been indicated.
White kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And that's it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Inter certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that...